Lecture 4. Organizing files in the media library. Have you ever lost track of an important file because your computer's folder were a mess? Now imagine that same problem inside your editing software. You have got video clips, images, sound effects, and music all jumbled together. It quickly becomes overwhelming. That's why file organization inside Filmora's media library is so important. It's not just about being neat. It's about working faster, avoiding mistakes, and keeping your creative flow uninterrupted. Objectives of the lecture. By the end of this lecture, you will be able to organize important video, audio, and image files within Filmora's media library. Use folders and categories to keep projects clean and efficient. Apply naming strategies to quickly identify your files. Understand how a good organization saves time during editing. What is the media library? The media library in Filmora is like your central storage room. It holds all the video, audio, and image files you import into your project. Think of it as your digital backpack for editing. If it's not in there, you can't use it. Unlike your computer's desktop or downloads folder, the media library exists only within your Filmora project. That means you have to manage it carefully if you want your workflow to stay smooth. The problem with disorganization. If you just dump every file into the library without structure, you will run into problems. For example, wasting time searching for the right clip, accidentally using the wrong version of a file, forgetting where certain audio or images are stored. Practical example. Imagine editing a group project video where everyone sends multiple takes of the same interview. Without organization, you might accidentally use the rough take instead of the polished one. How to organize files in Filmora. Filmora makes it easy to stay organized with these features. Create folders. For example, when you just click in here you can see you just want another folder. As we are working on this one, you can rename this as well. For example, you can just rename it as all files, and here you can see it has been renamed as all files. But if you want another folder, you can just right click in here and click on add a new folder and rename it as video files. And now import videos. You can just click in here, and here you can see you have all these videos. For example, if you want to use these ones, so you can just select all of these and click on open. So you have to just click on yes. So here you can see you have video files in here. And now if you want the audio files, you can just again click in here, add a new folder, import, and for example, click on all these three and click on open. And here you can see you have audio files in here, and you can rename it as audio files. And now if you want to add another folder for images, you can just right click in here, add new folder, and import, and select all the images that you want to use. So for example, this one, and this one as well, and click on open. And you can just rename it with images as well, so image files, and press enter. So you have video files, audio files in here, video files in here, and image files in here. Use clear naming. Instead of keeping clicks 001 or image 2025, rename files with descriptive labels. For example, you have this image in here and you just want to rename it as, so click in here and click on rename. So for example, teacher with students, and press enter. So this method should be implemented on all of these images and audio files as well. Delete what you don't need. If you imported something by mistake, remove it to avoid clutter. Tagging or sorting, if available. You can sort by file type or date to quickly find what you need. For example, you just go to all files and you can just click in here, and here you can see you can choose any of these. For example, if you want image files, so you can just click in here and only images file will be in here. So again, if you want, and you can sort it as well by name, duration, type, or date created, media created, or date imported as well. So you can use any of these, and you can just click in here again as all files. And if you want the video files, you can click in here, and if you want audio files, you can just click in here. So this is how you can use tagging or sorting. Benefits of staying organized. Faster editing. No wasted time hunting for files. Fewer mistakes. Clear names prevent you from dragging the wrong clip onto the timeline. Professional workflow. If you collaborate with classmates or colleagues, an organized library makes it easy for others to step in. Practical example. A student editing a short documentary creates folders named Interviews, Campus Shorts, and Music. When the deadline is tight, they can instantly grab the right footage instead of clicking through dozens of random file names. A well-organized media library saves time and reduces editing stress. Now that your files are sorted, you're ready to work faster and stay focused on creativity.